Kalia Monique. My first name's Kalia. My middle name's Monique. It's Kalia Monique. And it is time once again for Magical Readathon. This time, Autumn Equinox 2023. Y'all, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, let me tell you. I have not been doing so great with Magical Readathon. Basically, since we started the semesters, since semester started, I have been dealing with things. I have not been reading as much. Last autumn equinox, I was one book off, and I am very upset with myself for being one book off, but it's okay. It's a new day, and this time I will succeed. And let's go ahead and get into my read. So I am a mind mender. I'm a mind walker who is a mind mender. So last quarter was spring, and I think I read 2 out of however many books I need to read. Anyways, like I said, it's a new dawn. It's a new day, okay? We're starting over. I'm still a mind mender though. I'm sticking to that, okay? It makes me happy. But unlike other TBR videos, I've already prepared. I'm doing better, y'all, at actually preparing books before I turn on the camera. I would love to think that me having the books ahead of time would mean that I'm more prepared, which I mean, technically, I guess. However, truly what it means is that I need to make sure that I have books for my calling and for the courses I need to take. I just need to know. And also in the month of August, I will be going on vacation. And again, I was trying to figure out what could work for my vacation for that week and a half that I'll be gone. So, let's go ahead and get into it though, because I think I'm doing good with books. The thing is, the books that I chose for my courses, I'm like, okay, I feel like these will be good for not vacation. I feel like I can get these done in those other weeks that are not that week and a half, those other days that are not that week and a half. I think I can get these done. But we'll see. First and foremost, I need to qualify and receive an O in spells and incantations. And for that, I need to read a manga or graphic novel. So I have chosen Spy X Family by Tatsuya Endo, and volume 5 at that, because that's where I'm at. I believe this is where I'm at. Yes. I had kind of grazed through it to make sure this is where I was in the book or in the volume previously. So I do believe I've left off on volume 4. Yes, I'm not recognizing any of these images, so I'm gonna say I'm on volume 5. If I'm not, I do own volume 6, so I'll just pick up volume 6, but I know that I own more than I've read. And I own volume 6, I don't own 7, 8, or 9. So I'm somewhere in this area. Anyways, I'll be picking up Spy X Family. If you don't know what Spy X Family is about, as I'm on volume 5, I can give you a little help with that one. It is a spy who gets a family together. He gets a fake wife and they adopt a daughter. And the spy doesn't want his family to know that he is a spy. The wife is an assassin who doesn't want the family to know that she is an assassin. And the daughter knows everything because she is a telepath. She can read folks' minds, so she knows that her adoptive father is a spy. She knows that her adoptive mother is an assassin. But she's a child, so her knowing all of this means nothing. And does that help does she tell her adoptive mother that her adoptive father is a spy? No. It's just chaos. There is now a dog involved. There's now a pet involved. I love Anya. I love all of them. I love Twilight with his clumsy self. He's a great spy, but he is just a clumsy man. He does not know how to just man. And you're the wife. Love her. She's great at her job. She's a great assassin, but she wants to be a great mother and she wants to be a good wife. And I love these characters oh so much. I'm very excited to keep going with this one. Next up, I need to reach Distinguished. I believe that is what the D stands for, which means that I need to reach O, Q, and then D. So for me to reach the O's, I needed to do the tarot generator, which left me with this card, the sun, the star. I had to reach the star, which means that I just had to have that symbol on in the title on the book somehow. And can I just say, I do wish that I have received like the moon or something, but I received the star. And so, I mean, it's still a great read. Still excited to read it. Just more nervous than I am for the other draws that I received, because I picked up Song of Silver Flame like night. This has the most stars, I would say. Like, this actually had constellations. Like, all the other books I had picked up that had stars on them, it was very subtle of the stars, or the moon would be really prevalent. And I was like, maybe if I had received the moon, I would feel better in this. I would have picked those if I hadn't found a book that had stars on it. But this one, like, it has actual constellations. I feel like it's far more like the stars. I wish I could explain myself better, but I really can't. I also wish I could describe this book to y'all, but again, I cannot. I know that it was in my anticipated releases of 2023. I have forgotten why I was anticipating this. But it says, in a fallen kingdom, one girl carries the key to discover the secrets of her nation's past and unleash the demons that sleep at its heart. Also, this card was really cute. If you can't tell, this is one of my special editions. This one is an Illumicrate, I want to say. Song of Silver Flame Like Night is a tale of my heritage. It is a reminder of the strength and endurance of my people, and a celebration of the multitudes of riches and cultures and legacies that make us. And it is an ode to the Genshi and Wujie, I think, stories that brought magic to my own world growing up. Welcome to the Last Kingdom. I think that that is beautiful. And I'm so happy that it fits one of the prompts, because I don't think I would have picked it up as soon otherwise. So I'm very excited to get to this one. Next up, to reach that Q qualification, I needed a book that is set in the future. And for this one, I decided to pick up Parable of the Talents by Octavia E. Butler. This is the second book in the duology. I loved Parable of the Sower. I am very excited to pick up this one. I am also very scared because I know that this is a duology that was not meant to be a duology, and that scares me quite a bit. Also, the way Parable of the Sower tugged at my heart, I'm kind of, how shall I say? I am a crab who is seeking my next home. You know, I'm just out here raw and fleshy and vulnerable to the elements, and I am prey. So, mentally and emotionally, not feeling too great about picking up this book, but it's the only one that was within a reasonable length that was set in the future that I could consider picking up right now. It is, I'm just going to say it's 412 pages. And in comparison to my other books that are set in the future, this is a reasonable length. I'll be picking up this one. Thank you very much. And if you'd like to know what Parable of the Talents is about, I'm sure you wouldn't actually want to know what Parable of the Talents is about, because it is the second book in a duology. But Parable of the Sower, the book that it follows, is about a young woman who is a hyper empath, which essentially means that she can feel twice as much in a world that is doubly dehumanized. She lives in a dystopian world that, oh my God, way too much of this world was similar to our present day. I did not like that. I did not like that. But that being said, that book took place in 2025, I believe. Again, the fact that so much aligned with present day, I was like, can Octavia E. Butler see the future? Is she that so Raven? Let a girl know. This one takes place in 2032. So this one actually follows her daughter, I believe. Parable of the Sower follows a young woman who is a hyper empath in a world that is doubly dehumanized. And it's really, really bad. Like, environmental issues, but then just like humans are not good at being humans. They're just the worst things you can think of that have to do with like humanity. These people inhabit in like their everyday, like it's a normal thing, like no morals at all. Like, it's just bad. I keep spiraling when I think about how bad it is. And I keep forgetting to like actually get to the point. But the point is, this character that we follow in Parable of the Sower is a preacher's daughter and somehow finds herself through her own musings and her own experiences becoming this founder of a new religion. And we are in this book, Parable of the Talents, following her daughter. So I want to, honestly, I kind of just want to finish a series. I have a lot of open series that I just haven't read the final books to. Like, it's not like I have a ton of books left, and the various series I'm reading at the moment technically are still open for me. I just haven't read the last book in them. Literally all of them. Like so many of them. It's just that I need to finish the last book. So count me doing that. I'm just trying to finish the last book, and I'm scared. I'm so scared, but also very excited. Next up, for me to reach that distinguished class that I need to reach for this course, I do need to read a book with a lily on the cover. This could be the author's name. This could be in the title. This can be an actual lily on the cover. I looked for all of it. Okay, and I will like to say, I know what a lily looks like because I have it tattooed on my body. A lily was my grandma's favorite flower. I have it tattooed on my body because it is her favorite flower. So if you think that I was not referencing my tattoo to figure out which of these damn flowers on the many books I have with flowers on them, I absolutely was. I absolutely was looking at my arm like, could they be the same thing? And then also just like using memory, because we often have lilies in the house in memory of my grandmother. So I was trying is the point. There were so many like doodles of flowers that I was like, why does no one want to doodle a lily? And the book I chose was Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Rajni Chakti. Here's the thing. I think that one of these pink flowers here is a lily, particularly that light pink one. I believe it is a lily, like a really opened lily. That darker one, that darker pink too, those look like lilies to me. However, I saw a lot of books that looked like they were closed lilies, and I was like, closed lilies look like other plants. Like, they look like other flowers. I can't really tell. This was the closest I got, and I really feel like these are lilies. Anyways, I'm choosing this one. Like, I don't even know how to make it. It's some there too. Does that look like a lily to y'all? It looked like a lily to me. Does it? Lord. Like, okay, they have them on this thing too. So those look like lily. This is even darker than it is on the cover. But does that look like a lily to y'all? Because it looks like one to me. I could be wrong, and it's okay. You could tell me I'm wrong. I'm not going to change anything. But not like that great with identifying flowers. But lilies are really distinct plant. Like, they're really distinct flowers. You would think it'd be easier to tell which one's a lily. Anyways, I don't have any authors whose names are lily. I don't have any books that have the word lily in it. So this is what I got. Okay. I hope I'm right. Oh, as for what The Last Tale of the Flower Bride is about, I don't know. Again, one of my most anticipated releases of 2023. I filmed that video so long ago. I have forgotten what a lot of those books were about. I'm so happy about that, and I'm not about to regress. I don't like knowing about books before I go into them. It makes me very happy to go into books blind. And so as I do not know what the book is about anymore, here we are. On the back it says, inside every story is a secret. Inside every marriage is a lie. So we got a marriage in turmoil. I believe a friendship in turmoil as well. Maybe a little magic, maybe a little magical realism. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to know. I'm very excited to find out, though. Now for my next course, I need to receive a Q in restorations, which means that I needed, for both of these, it's who's guessed what book I pick up. And to reach that qualification, I need to start a book before bed and read a book in a new spot every time I pick it up. Yep, I said that right. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm going to pick up. I'm not normally a planned reader. Every time I do a TBR. Every time. So why am I doing this type of video, you ask? Because they're fun. But every time I do a TBR or like a reading plan video, I don't stick to the plan. I'm not a stick to the plan type of girl. But I have some options. I have some books that I want to pick up soon. And also, like I have mentioned, I am going on vacation. This is taking up my thought. I'm so close. I am so close to being on vacation. God, I need a vacation. And for that time, I want to be like relaxed. And so I'm going to do this prompt during that time. Actually, this is the one prompt I know I will be fulfilling while I'm on vacation, because for my vacation, yes, I'm going to another state, but I am also going to be on a cruise. So I will also be in like literal new locations. So maybe I am reading on my bed in the cruise each time, but we could be in a whole nother country. So, and I'm counting it towards that because I just thought that would just be fun. Like, it just happened to align. Like, August, I've had this vacation planned, but then this was a prompt that I need to have, and I was like, what if I just had it for like geographical locations, like starting the book here in Washington, then where I go to get onto the cruise, like starting it in that state, and then getting on the cruise and starting it. You get it? Like, that would be fun, right? I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Like, who knows? Vacation me? Sitting up, just tanning. That's literally my plan. Just tanning and having a blast, relaxing, calming down, de-stressing, everything that I need. So we'll see how that works out. Oh yeah, and then starting a book for bed. Again, that one, I could do that anytime. I often start reading books before bed, even though I don't like doing it because I like to read a lot. Like, I won't go to bed. But anyways, I thought for that portion, those last two qualifications for my courses, I would just talk to you guys about some books that I've been wanting to pick up and some that I think I'll be taking on vacation with me. I have been trying to think about what books I'm taking on vacation, and so this is a sneak peek into that, while also highlighting two books that I really want to pick up. So first up, The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. Everyone and their mom loved this book like last summer, or like the summer before, I can't remember. And it's time for me to pick it up. I've been meaning to pick it up. I've owned it for a while. Like when it was popular, I got it, and then I just never read it because I wasn't in the mood to pick it up because it wasn't summer. I've been waiting for summer to pick it up, and it is summer, and I haven't yet picked it up. I think this would be a great vacation read, and so this is a great contender for that. A Wedding in Spain, An Infuriating Man, 3 days to convince her family she's actually in love. So it's like a fake romance or fake dating. That's what it's called. Fake dating trope. It's also enemies to lovers. I'm excited. She takes her enemy to a family wedding. Next up, I got Spy in the Struggle by Aya De Leon. It's just screams, like the cover just screams summer to me. This book is about, this one I actually know, she's spying on her people but exposed herself. Oh, love that tagline. It is about Yolanda Vance, who decides to go undercover for the FBI in a activist group, like a Black activist group. They say extremists, but that's in quotes anyways, and I already assumed that it was a quote situation. She goes undercover for the FBI in this Black activist group, and I assume she finds herself in a situation. Okay, if the angle or lighting is different, sorry, something always happens when I do these TBR videos. But I was speaking about, it's already at the bottom of the thing. I was speaking about The Fourth Wing. I also don't know what this book is about. With it being all over Bookstagram, YouTube, and TikTok, you would think I would know. I don't really be listening. I'm not gonna lie. I don't be listening. I don't be paying attention to things. So I do know that there is disability rep in this. I'm excited to read about that. And then I do know that there are dragons, and I'm excited to read about that. But that's about all that I know. And I just want to be a part of the club. I want to join in the Loving This Book Club. And I feel like I will. I do believe in the Fourth Wing that it's like a dragon writer school or something. And I heard something about like if you don't bond with the dragon, then you could die. And you better hope that you do, because if you don't die and you don't bond with a dragon, you got to go through this all over again. And it's just like the cyclical thing, which sounds like a nightmare to me, but whatever. I do think that that's really it, which means that is all for this video. All the books that I could possibly read this month. For sure 1, 2, 3, and 4 for sure. The rest of them, who knows? I certainly don't. I just knew this was gonna fall. I certainly don't. But yeah, that's all, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed my face, my voice, my extraness, go ahead and press that like button down below and press the subscribe button and bell notification if you'd like to be notified when I upload. If you'd like to stay connected with me, as I of course would love to stay connected with you, I will have all my social medias linked down below as well. And if you'd like to support this channel further, I will have my Amazon wishlist linked down below as well. And if you would like to let me know and send your support as to making it this far into this video, you can go ahead and leave a flower emoji, literally any flower. It doesn't need to be a lily. Just matter of fact, if there is a lily emoji, anything but the lily. Just send me a flower emoji. And if you'd like to comment something down below, are you participating in Magical Readathon? What is your August reading plans looking like? And with that being said, I do believe that is everything, although I can totally be forgetting something because I always forget something. But bye, guys.